What's for breakfast, Tyree?
Breakfast burritos. Pirate style.
We are Pacific Sewer Maintenance. We do high pressure removal of structure removal. So essentially, we can take anything that is difficult or impossible to get out. In general, for most cleaners and most conventional systems, and we can take it out. Cement, calcium, roots, tuberculation on cast iron pipes, anything that's hard to get out, we can use ultra high pressure water to remove.
It can run up to about 15,000 psi.
We've got an office here at Hayward, so if you guys ever...
Is that the whole deal for the flow monitor?
Except for the sensor, yeah.
Yeah, the sensor.
The monitor.
That's it, just a sensor and that. Ours has got a big long battery and it's got a unit like that too.
No, so it's all self-contained.
Oh, okay.
So it's much more compact.
Yeah, that's much up to date.
What's nice about our equipment, it's all IS rated, so it cannot cause a spark, cause an explosion. So we're like the only ones that make standardized equipment this way. So that's about a 1.5-year battery. Same technology for communication. You can tell blockages. So this is the depth.
Yeah.
Notice the whole thing rises, and then they clean. So what do you think that is that's causing this blockage?
Oh yeah, you got something there. You can also pinpoint where you're.
No, this is time. So basically what this is debris accumulating on the bottom of the pipe because the water's rising to the top.
I'm Michelle Beason with National Plant Services. We're a full-service sewer maintenance and trenchless rehabilitation company. We do sewer cleaning and inspection, and we also do trenchless rehabilitation, such as CIPP lateral liners, CIPP point repairs. We do injection grouting, and we also do centrifugally cast concrete coatings.
Recyclers inside the tank. It's just like a cylinder. It's made out of a screen, a heavy-duty screen with a rocking on it. It just shakes the debris out of it.
Stuff like this, is our guy at our shop, Greg. He does all this. He welded all this thing. Eric wanted this sign stand up there with the fold down thing. Greg welded up the frame, got it in there. This is all we do. All this work on weekends. We basically order the flatbed truck. We get all the skid. We get all the stuff from US Jetter. We set it up there and then invite you guys to come in and say, hey, no, I don't want this here. I want this toolbox on the other side or whatever. And then we'll put everything in stone. Yeah, so you kind of get it custom.
Hi, thanks for stopping by. This is the XIO field installable unit. It's a replacement hardware device that provides real-time local control over water systems. So it'll be installed for drinking water system automation, irrigation, large agricultural irrigation system automation, also for automating sanitary systems such as lift stations or treatment plants. XIO is a 7-year-old company that has completely changed the way water systems are managed and controlled. We developed a new type of real-time controls hardware that replaces very complex PLC cabinets. Programmable logic controllers have been around for decades, and they're very complex both to design, configure, install, and support. XIO's control unit eliminates all of the difficult aspects of building a custom SCADA system. We provide all the data analytics, reporting, alarms for that price. And when we upgrade our cloud system, we don't send you a bill saying you now owe us for more. We just give you new features.
Yeah, my kids started yesterday.
The roots out of the sewer system.
We apply EPA-approved herbicide that kills the roots.
Excellent. And how long does it last?
2 to 3 years.
Because you find out real quickly when the odor complaints are still happening, our product wasn't working, you know. So, but yeah, definitely we'll come out and get you guys set up. The other side is for fats, oils, and grease. Very popular outside of Restaurant Row, the hot spots you get, or outside of apartment complexes where you're having to send the crew out there very frequently. And so we have grease-eating bacteria that you could dose.
Those are live enzymes?
They're not enzymes. They're bacteria that eat the grease and secrete enzymes that chop up the grease. So essentially,
Source Master Restoration Services, and we handle sewage backups, water backups for the sanitary districts. We are the necessary evil, the people you don't want to have to call, but we want our phone number when you need us.
Tesco Controls, we're a control system integrator. We do SCADA, motor controls, instrumentation, all kinds of networking and telemetry. So we're out of Sacramento as our manufacturing facility. We're an EOEM for Allen Bradley and Modicon and SCADA Pack and all different manufacturing companies within our industry. So go TescoControls.com. There you go.
These are all the Blue Star line. They are manufactured and engineered from Stuttgart, Germany. They are called the Blue Star nozzle line. They're all case-hardened steel. We're the only manufacturer in the world that makes a one-piece nozzle, which is tier 3, so you don't have to worry about separation of nozzles. And one of the neat things is we have an all-in-one nozzle right here. If you want to look at this would be an SSO nozzle, sanitary sewer overflow. So on an 80-gallon-a-minute machine, this has been laser clocked at 12,000 RPMs. It's like your worst dentist nightmare right here, okay? So what you can do is, this is called a cross cutter. You can remove this, which is this, put a shallower one on, and it becomes a chain flail that easy.
Nice.
Put it back on, and then it becomes this.
Hi, I'm Phil Jacklin with Wheeland Engineering. We make an American-made light, make it since 1953. California Title 13 compliant, and very popular up here in Northern California.
Our yard is in Tracy, California. We service all of Northern California out of that yard. We sell sewer equipment, sewer trucks, all their full line. We do Peterson loaders for trash pickup, things like that, illegal dumping. Do the full line of PB patchers, like this patcher right here. This is a hot asphalt patcher for your filling potholes and stuff like that. We've been in business for over 50 years. We have a very strong service department. We have 4 mechanics running around in service trucks all the time, which is kind of our advantage over a lot of other companies. We're also the link belt crane dealer. We rent those as well as sell them. And a lot of sewer plants will use those for...
Lead Equipment is new to California. We came in here about a year ago. We sell sewer combo trucks. We sell hydro excavators as well as sewer inspection systems. We have a facility in Long Beach. We're opening up a facility in West Sacramento, and look forward to working with all the different municipalities and certainly with California Water Environment Authority.
This is a float. So if you've got a pipe that's got 50-60% water in it, you're going to float it, right? And you're going to be able to run 600 feet, 1,000 feet, 1,600 feet, depending on which drum you've got. But you're just going to float it down the pipe. You've got your same pan and tilt camera on here, so you're going to be able to do all of your inspection. There's extra lighting on here. You can change the lights out as you need. Every light is individually controllable, so it's just a matter of customization.
The year that just ended, they had 8,000 items.
Advanced Infrastructure Technologies specializes in nozzles and tools for maintaining sewers and storm drains. Our single-minded focus is to help you deliver the maximum amount of energy to the pipe wall. All the tools that we supply have been proven to do that. We're also more technically oriented, and so we specialize in underground utility locating, and we're introducing for the first time here today what we call the Clean View Jet Camera System. This is the camera. It's fully self-contained. There's no external wires. It transmits its video to your smartphone wirelessly. It's propelled by a cleaning nozzle. And so, for normal jet cam operation, you would expect to clean a line, take off the nozzle, replace it with a jet camera, and then run the line again. This camera allows us to do that in one operation. The object is to give my operators an opportunity to see how they're doing.
Hi, I'm Jamie Johnson with ElectroScan. We are a leak detection technology for water and sewer pipes, and what we do is we actually use electrical current to locate the leaks. So we have a probe that emits a condensed electrical current, and we track that current as it moves through the pipe. So any non-metal pipes, your clay, concrete, PVC, etc., should not conduct electricity, and you should have a totally flat line. But anywhere there's a crack or hole or defect, it's your path to ground, so it's your path of least resistance. So by tracking that current, we can actually tell within a centimeter where a leak starts and ends, how big it is, and provide an estimation in gallons per minute.
Good morning, my name is Ed Hodges. I'm one of the owners of Owen Equipment Company. We are the Vactor and Elgin dealer in Northern California. We have 3 locations, one in Fairfield, one in Portland, and one in Kent. Not only do we represent the Elgin and Vactor line, but we also represent the keg nozzle line, the rigid tool line, and we have a couple other lines all dedicated for the wastewater industry.
So Michelle with Golden Bell Products, and we have a 2-year roach control where we come in and treat the sewer manholes for cockroach control. It's a latex product that has a polymer in it that keeps the pesticide within it, and as the roaches crawl over it, they pick up the pesticide and die. So we provide a service to most cities' water sewer districts where we come in, we pop the lid, we treat the manhole and mark their map. We give you an informal inspection because we have to open that manhole and look in. And the program lasts, the product, lasts for 2 years. So most cities will divide their system in half, treat half 1 year and treat the other half the next year. And that's pretty much what we do. Sewer roach control, Golden Bell Products.
Hi, I'm Anton with Ponton Industries. We are here at the Union City tabletop in their yard, and we are showing today our line of instrumentation used primarily in collection systems and wastewater treatment plants. And we focus on flow monitoring, pump station control, pump management, and just instrumentation in general for the wastewater industry. So today we're demonstrating our non-contact sewer flow meter. This is used to monitor the sewer flow in the collection system. It can be used for billing purposes or even for control purposes. It's non-contact because it's sitting actually above the water, and therefore it stays clean and won't foul like a typical sensor does that we also offer. But for long-term applications, we found that non-contact is far more reliable.
Hi, I'm Jack with Clipper Controls. We represent Teledyne ISCO for collections sampling. This is a 6712 sampler. There's a module here for pH and other analog out or whatever module. So it's a multifunctional sampler. So you're not only just drawing a sample, but also monitoring the water quality of it. This is their top-of-the-line sampler. They also have the GLS, which is inspectors like as well. It's small for taking composites out in the field. This is set up as a discrete sampler, but you can get a composite bottle configuration as well.
So what we do at SmartCover really is to try to make our customers' lives easier and help them sleep at night, help them do their job better, and make it less costly for them to do their things. The way we do it is we monitor water levels in the sewer. We provide an instrument that mounts on the manhole cover like this. That instrument's small, rugged, robust, and built to survive in a sewer. The cool part about mounting it on the manhole cover is you don't have to put anything into the manhole and avoid any confined space entry, which is a very expensive thing to do. So we avoid that expense. The information that is collected from the system is sent up through satellite, through an antenna that mounts on top of the manhole cover. That information then goes to our server in San Diego, where we provide this kind of data to our customers. and they take this data and they can use this information to make decisions about what's going on. For example, in this particular situation, you can see the water level starting to rise, and ultimately there was what's called a surcharge here, which sent them an alarm. But as this is happening, we can tell them that's happening as well, to give them a chance to go out and clean the line before something bad happens. So ultimately, the goal of our system is to make people's lives easier, improve the environment, and help our customers do a better job.
How you doing? Jim Passy here with QPA, showing you guys the Max adapter. This is a shear band repair coupling. It's one size fits all. If you look down here, this one coupling can repair all these different sides of pipe. The other nice thing about this is a shear band and meets the ASTM standard, EPDM gasket. When it's all said and done, this is what it looks like internally. Thank you.
My name is Ron Quinzon with ARI, or QPA representing ARI. Here we're showing some of our ARI valves. The beauty of our valves is that regarding maintenance, this is the easiest valve there is to maintain. To rebuild one of our valves, you can simply pop out these guts, clean it up, pop it back in. Typical rebuild on ours takes less than 10 minutes when you're looking at about an hour versus anybody else. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Addie. I'm with the OSHA Training Center, and we provide all your OSHA safety classes. We have a center in Dublin, one in Santa Clara, and throughout the state and our whole region. And we're happy to have you come to our training site so we can come to you.
Hello, good morning. My name is Huiling Song from Honda Filter Press. So we are a manufacturer for filter press. Filter press is solid and liquid separation machinery. Basically, we can de-water very efficiently. Say we have sludge water, it's 1% dry. So in the past, say for instance, this client, they have to haul away the sludge with 1% dry. But now we are helping them with the filter press. You can shrink down the solid into 40%, 60% dry. So basically at the same time we can recycle the water. So the water come out clear and we can reuse, recycle. At the same time the cake is so dry, so you can really lower the hauling fee as well as the disposal fee.
Roberts with ATS Innova. We're a specialty chemical and solutions company. Today we're talking about our MB100 product, which is a bio-augmentation product and solution that if you've got problems with grease traps, lift stations, sludge ponds, anything like that, it's a natural, effective way of dealing with the issues of H2S, fogs, and anything that causes odors. And it's the newest thing in the market, and it's something you should be looking at, and be glad to talk to you about it.
Hi, I'm Brandon from Aqua Natural Solutions. We have an interesting solution here that we've been using in the West Coast for the past 7 years or so. It's got a history of over 40 years being used worldwide. Fancy grease-eating bacteria doesn't just liquefy and move it down the line, actually sees it as a food source along with hydrogen sulfide, ammonia, and numerous other odor-causing compounds. So if you want to get rid of it, if you're looking for a good solution, come see us.
This is the vapor machine. It's a computerized foaming machine, and the way it works is it's got a touchscreen computer that operates the machine. And this is a chemical root control system. So basically when this boots up, there will be a button here that says foam. You hit the button, the machine turns on, it basically regulates and calibrates everything on its own and pumps foam through the jetter hose. So you jet up the sewer lines, hit your foam button, pull back, fill the sewer line up with foam, and it's as easy as that.
GoPro camera, so to get the light, you're just going to push it in.
Tell them who it's made by.
Got a whole full light. It's made by, it's Pipe Hunter. It's a Red Dog Scout camera, Dog Scout camera. You're going to put it in here. You've got jets down the side. It'll propel you down the line. Just turn the water off, pull it back, And as it videos on the way back, you've got your smartphone out, and then you've got your app downloaded to it, you've synced the camera to it, and boom, you're immediately watching what the line has in it. So you can immediately identify it. Comes with 2 GoPros, fancy little 3D printed container to put it in. 2 chargers for it all, charger for the lights on this one here, and you're ready to rock and roll.
Hello, my name is Horacio Franco with H&R Plumbing. I'm representing Maywell. We do manhole restorations based on microsilica cement and epoxy. That's our main thing that we're doing, even though it's named H&R Plumbing. We do manhole restoration.
We have some good prizes for today.
We got some excellent prizes for today. I think the guys will really be pleased.
620.